Yeah, welcome to this section again, and I hope you are having a nice time. You've spent time doing one or two things that is beneficiary to your health. I want to say welcome to this great section again. We are the Thought Foundation Limited UK, and this project is called the Elderly Upskilling Project. As you know before, I always try to introduce this when I start off. Is the opportunity for people to come together, learn computer, to be have a good well-being, and they have a balance in a mental state as well. And today's section, we're going to look into something different for what we've been doing before. And apart from that, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Owa Ajibola. I will be taking you on this in this section. Sit back and let's enjoy it. Let's quickly go to the next slide. This is just about the revision we'll be going through. This revision is, last time we talked about how to be healthy. And we have different sections to it, which we has been beneficiary to so many people, even those that was not in the section, they'll be calling in to say, oh, it has really helped out. We have another section to it, which is coming up, but I'll quickly like to talk about prescription today. Let's hurry up to get to the prescription. We're not going to take much of your time. Whenever we stop, that's it. And if we have question, you can always call in into the through the WhatsApp messages. You can send WhatsApp message to me, you can send me call me through my phone, and you can email me as well in the thought foundation at gmail.com. Or we also have another email, the thought foundation. Is that not what I just gave to you? The Thoughts Foundation at gmail.com or the Thoughts FDT at gmail.com. You can email me through there as well. Okay, let's quickly look at this. Today our learning aims and objective will be able to open individual GP websites. We all have our websites. Today we should be able to open go on our GP website. And most people, they just go to see the doctor. They don't know they have a particular website which they can go on to source for information. So this is what we'll be doing today. We'll have to, I will use my GP site as an example so that you know that you can easily go into the website and do a lot of different services are there, which we really have not been exploring, or some people have been exploring it, but they really do not know how the extent to go about it. They do not know there is not every time you need to sort of physically go to the GP or go to the to talk on the phone with the GP. There are things you can do even without going to your GP. Mostly those of you that are normally on a regular medication, you can always do a lot of things to help yourself from leaving home. Maybe when you don't want to leave home, or when you are busy, you have one thing or the other to do, you can always sort of engage with your internet, engage with your mobile phone to do a lot of things for yourself that can do you good. At the end of the session today, we should be able to learn about another aims and objective will be to be able to register with your GP in online registration. We have to do with a repeat prescription. And you should be able to, at the same time, make choices of the pharmacy that you'll be able to pick your medication from. You have to allocate a particular pharmacy, maybe that the one that is very close to your home, that you can easily send your repeat prescription to. So let's see how it works. It's not, I will advise you that it's not really much things to do. It's just basically put your personal details in it. Once you are registered, you are ready to go. It's just for you to put your personal details in there, and the rest thing is just pretty straightforward. You know, let's go on the 4th slide. How to register online for a GP, for your GP surgery, or for your surgery services. How do you go about that? In order for you to continue to do a repeat prescription, you need to be registered online with that particular GP. If you're not registered online, I don't mean you do your registration with your GP. Maybe you're already with your GP. That's not what I mean. What I mean here is, have you registered for the online service? This saying online service, as I always say, is like a grammar. That is, it doesn't go to that extent, because once most people hear about, oh, online services, they seem to look at it as if it's a no-go area. It's like, oh, how can I do that? How will I be able to go online and log in and be doing all that? I will assure you, so long you can use your mobile, it is done. You know, if you can put your hand on your mobile and dial someone or save contact somebody's name in your mobile, you should be able to register with the surgery services. And to be honest with you, it saves time for everyone, not just for the surgery alone, which most of the time they are trying to cut down costs, but it does help you as an individual. Probably you are feeling it's remaining 7 tablets for my tablet to go down. I do not want to visit the surgery. I feel tired today, or I have other things doing. Instead of you to be thinking of running down to your surgery. And so some people that their surgery is not really behind their backyard or just beside their houses. There are situations that you need to travel a little bit further down the road, you know. So this will be an opportunity for you to think of, oh, what do I do? How do I go about this? You know, so doing this surgery or registry online for surgery services, this is where it comes to play. Okay, how do we go about this so that we'll not end up doing the running around the bush, you know? So how do we go about it? How do you register? First of all, you need to complete a form online. And that form is basically, you go to your surgery website. Every surgery, they have website. When you go to their website, there is a column, which I will show you, giving an example of with my own surgery, which is just around my corner here. You go to their website, visit the website, then you visit the practice side, you bring other information. They will ask you some couple of information in the website, which you will take them to them. But before that, you basically fill your basic personal details, which you use to register with the surgery at the initial stage. So you bring that detail, you fill it, complete the form in. When you've completed the form, they will ask you to bring maybe a photo ID to the surgery. Or when they do tell you to bring a photo ID, you take it down there. They will be able to just to identify you and be sure of, even when you want to operate online, they are sure that whatever service you are doing, you are the authentic person doing it. You know, so they will then issue you a user's name and a password. That is what you use. They will prompt you again. That is what you input into the computer. All these I'm saying seems to be a stages or a process. Don't look it or take it that way. See it as if you are doing it just once, and after that once, you are good to go. You do not need to repeat it again. Filling your details, getting on the form online, filling your details in it. Then after you fill the details, you completed the details, your details in it, you send it off. When you submit, you've submitted that bit, they will they'll prompt you with a user's name and a password. You know, so with the user's name and your password, you go into the system, they'll tell you what to do. You go into the system again and you impute those user's name and password in it. Once you've registered, you should be able to use a lot of services, which is like ordering a repeat prescription, make an appointment to see your doctor, cancel an appointment. Maybe you've already booked an appointment and you don't like that the time that you've booked. You can easily cancel it, and at the same time change your contact details in there. If you change your name, for example, you've maybe you change your title, you've changed your name, or there is an addition to the family and all that. You can do so many services there. Even when you've done that, for example, you've changed your contact details. It could be your address, it could be your phone number. You know, some basic one, you do not need to show evidence back in the surgery, you know, but there are some that will say, okay, since you've done this, bring so and so evidence, post or do whatever you want to do to it to show that you are the real person doing it, you know. So you can as well go for that, you know, when they ask you to do that. But most of the time, all these services, when you've registered with your online services, these are things you should be able to do at home. And you can review your medication. If you now start having an allergy of a particular thing, maybe your body is reacting. You know what is an allergy? You know, your body is reacting to what you've taken in the wrong way. Swollenness of your lips or scratches, itchings and all that, or a face swollen and all, you can easily tell them. You cannot report a new allergy that's known. You know, they might do bits of tests to really show the extent of the allergy reaction in your body, you know, to know how to place your medication and all that. But the basic thing is that these services you can do online. You can review your medication. You can talk to them about your medication online. So that is why it's important to sort of register with the surgery services with your GP and within their website online. Let's try to see what we've got at the bottom bit here. Yes, we've got repeat prescription. This is the main topic we are treating on today. How do we go about what is repeat prescription? A lot of people, they are on medication already. You know, there is a regular medication for them. Some could be an inhaler. It could be for your children, your grandchildren, or it could be for your partner or the person that you are taking care of as a carer at home, you know. So when you have other, and it could be for yourself too. So let me not sort of avoid those bits, you know. So it could be for yourself, and you know you have a repeat prescription. When we say repeat prescription, it means what you often take. That by the time you finish, you know you are going back to it already. Instead of going to the doctor every time to pick and pick and pick, you can do this online. That's why the purpose of being here now. So how do we go about this? If you do not have a patient service account, which is what I was telling you about, registry online, you can use this form to request a repeat prescription. This is basically what is on my GP site. You know, I copied it so that you can see the likelihood of you having the same thing in your own GP site. You know, they are slightly different, but they are almost aiming at the same purpose, you know. So complete the form. If you don't have the online service, complete the form online, you know, put your repeat prescription on it. Then when you've completed the form, you allow about 48 hours, which is 2 working days most of the time, before collecting your prescription. Then that is when they've processed your application. They now give you that PIN, you now log in, you're able to do your repeat prescription. When you order your prescription, you can wait for 2 working hours. What are we trying to say here? That means you don't allow your prescription to be remaining just 1 before you start pursuing it. Most of the time, they advise you to have about 7, the one you can use for 7 days before you be able to, before you think of doing another prescription. So in future, you may wish to consider registry online, which is what I just said. You register, you can click on this. This is for my own GP site, you know, then you do your registration. When you do your registration, it is pretty fast and easy. So when you've done that, the medication can either go to you, like as some people will do, the medication can go to your home address, or if you opt for that, because there are other sites, other websites that you can go on that does home services. You know, there's one they call something well.co.uk. Yeah, it does home services for you. It can bring the medication home for you. And some says it's free of charge, you know. Some repeat prescription. You can send it to a pharmacy very close to you. But what I am interested in here is that you have to allocate, you know, you have to appoint a particular pharmacy that you'll be collecting it from. So by the time it's arrived there, you can call down your phone. Is my prescription ready? They will say, yes, it is ready. You collect it from them. Or even if it's not ready, when is it going to be ready? You know, so these are something you can do. You can do when you are at home and you're just doing it in a relaxed and a fast and easy form. So let's go to the next slide and see what we've got there. Before we move on, do we have any question, please? Mama Joy, I can see you are double taxing there. Well done. Great grammar. Okay. Do we have any question, everyone? Please let me know if you have any question. We've got Martha. Let me start from the top. Martha, Nadine Joy, Edith, Maureen, Antonia, who is there again? Everybody else, in short. Do you have any question? Please give me thumbs up if you are following me. Thumbs up if you are following me so that we'll move on to the prescription.
For me, I'm okay.
Okay, thank you, Blessing. Thank you, Martha. Thank you, everyone. So let's quickly move forward now to see what we've got here. So since we've treated this bit as a repeat prescription, how do we now complete the online services? Like I told you, it's pretty straightforward. What you require to do is fill in, complete your personal details. Like you have to register online services. I don't know why this is repeating itself twice. If you are human, leave this feed blank. It's just, I'll go to the practical aspects. You see how we'll go about it, but this is just basically what you need to do. You know how I used to do is that whenever I am doing this, I first of all go through the what is it called? I go through the slides, then we'll now go to see what we have in the practical aspect. So first of all, you write your first name, your last name, your date of birth. It's this format, depending on the format your GP is giving to you. When you've done that, then you put your postcode, which is very important. You let them know the type, what sex are you? Are you male? Are you female? Or indeterminate? Are you your phone number, your email, your address? So you just input those bits inside. When you've done that, then you are pretty good to go. The next thing will be you have to agree to the terms and condition. Then when you agree to the terms and condition, you click on submit. It will go. When you get to the GP, they will review it. And within, it doesn't really take statistics, about even few working days or even a day or so. I remember when I did mine, I think it was so swift and smartly prompt response, you know. So this is what you do. Then you now submit after you've agreed to the terms of condition. You just click on the terms of condition button. It says you tick it, then you submit. When you've submitted, they responded to you. That is when they will now prompt you. That's just the online what is it called, surgery, what is it called, online application, you apply online one. Then when you've done that bit, then what do? They've given you a go ahead to do your repeat prescription. When you want to do your repeat prescription, it's similar to how to register for the online services. But the difference is that you have to put in the medication you want to do, because a lot of people can be on different medications. But by the time one is finishing, the other one might not be finishing. You see what I mean? So at every given time, you should be able to know what you are ordering for. Okay, let's go on to see what we've got here. It's the same thing, like I said before. The difference here is you've completed the online. You've put in all these prescription, your names, and they tell you what medication do you require of, as in what medication do you want, So what do is to fill in the name of the medication is with you. Mostly the mamas in the house, it is that box you normally use at home. The box, get one of them out, the name of the medication is up there. Put in the medication, put the strength, maybe if they say 200 milligram, you write it by the side. Although they have all these details with you, but you should be able to write copy from that bit and just type it in. When you type it in, I will assure you it's not all cases that you have to be doing this typing in, because sometimes when they now know, I'll come to that, when they now know the type of medication you save it. By the time you click one or two things, it will just come out and it's not difficult for you to do. So when you've showed them the medication that you want to be on, you want to collect, then what else happened? Let's see. They will say item description. You describe it. That is just what I just told you before. You describe how the medication is. Maybe it is a salbutamol inhaler. You can say, is this inhaler salbutamol, the blue one or the brown one? You cannot say what strength. You cannot give them the strength. You check it. Everything is in your label. You check it. They are not going to bring the wrong one for you because your name is not written in the wrong one. Just know that. So do your best what you can write. So what you see there is maybe you've written the inhaler. You now put the strength. The strength means what is how it is written there. It can be in mil, it can be in milligram. They can tell you this is so and so bit. So you copy what is written on the label and copy it there. If it's so and so milligram, maybe 10 mil in this, 5 mil of this, and /10 mils of this. So you copy that and put there. What quantity? How many do you want? So you write the number you want. When I say number, maybe they might bring it 56. You just say it is 56. Simple as that. So there will be numbers of if it's 3 medications you need, one roll, another one, another roll, another one. I'll show it to you when I'm going on the site just now. So in each of them, you write in just like this, those 3 items: strength, description, strength, quantity. So you see, it keep repeating itself: item, description, strength, quantity, item, description, strength, quantity. So that is how it is on a roll. So you keep on writing the number. If it's medication 1, it's salbutamol. Medication 2, metformin. Medication 3, it could be what is it called, paracetamol. Medication 4, it could be antihistamine. You just write those one after the other there. So what else can we do? They will also, so don't forget, it is very important, when you are filling the form, they will definitely ask you what is your date of birth, your postcode, your sex, just as they asked when you were registering. But know that after you registered, it's only once. You are not registering again. So that's that bit. Another one is that they will ask you to put your email address, which is sort of helpful. They can communicate with you and all that. And don't be scared that you miss things out. The pharmacy can as well call you when you are not there. They are good at that, mostly when you have a lot of medication. So know that, Okay, what do we have there? It is the same thing. At the end, they will ask you, you completing before they ask you additional comments. You can write anything. you want to write that you've not written before, you feel like writing, you can put it in there. Then I have nominated. Another thing is that, remember I told you need to nominate a particular pharmacy. It will not be fair on you that you have a pharmacy very close by that delivers NHS medication, or your surgery can easily send to. Then you will not go as far as 3 miles away to get a medication when you have an access that is just very close to you to pick it up. You can walk down there to stroll, but in a situation that you have to walk a lot of miles, you wouldn't want to go appoint or nominate such a pharmacy. So what you do in this way, you try to nominate pharmacy that is very close by, that you can easily access, that is, you can easily talk to, that they will understand you. You are the one, it is led for you to make that type of choice and decision at this point in time. So after you've nominated that pharmacy, that will be the pharmacy they will continue to send your products, your medications to, your repeat medication. That is where they will be continue to send it to. They will not send it elsewhere. I remember, I'll give you one example of this. There was a time there when I was studying, because it was on my way. That was when these online services actually started, I was on my way towards my college and uni then, and I just allocated a pharmacy that is close to Waterloo, because that's where I get my train from. When I got there, I forgot totally. It was just a repeat medication for my little one. I forgot totally that I've given them opportunity to be collecting the medication from me. So I moved home, and I was now living very, very far from that place. And the reason why I did that was because when I'm coming from school, I can easily pick it on that particular day. It was just a one-off, not knowing that anytime my name is already assigned to them. Anytime my doctor have written any prescription, for example, they are going to, if I say send it to my pharmacy, they are going to send it to that pharmacy. Imagine the distance. I forgot totally. So they now send it to that pharmacy. When I wanted to go and collect, I was thinking, oh, it's just a pharmacy close to my GP they will send the medication to, which is the regular pharmacy that my new surgery use to dispense medications to their send prescriptions to their patients. So when I went there, and they said, no, it's not there. My doctor said, I've sent it already to the pharmacy. I said, no, but they said they don't have it. On arriving the new pharmacy, they said, oh, it's not in this pharmacy. They've sent it to another pharmacy, but they will be able to retrieve it from there. So when you have such a mistake, don't panic. Talk to the pharmacy. They can call them if the pharmacy have your interest at heart. We call the pharmacy, the other pharmacy. They will give the authority to send it down to their own pharmacy, so that you can easily collect it from your nearby pharmacy. So that was my little experience about that. So you might as well have such an experience. So don't fidget, or learn from my mistakes so that you don't have such experience such. Okay, so when you've done that, you've nominated the pharmacy, then you submit. Immediately you submit, it might take 2 working days, for your farmers, for you to get, then for the pharmacy to get it prepared and send off to you. So that is no problem. So, but remember that whenever you want to order repeat prescription, always try to do that when your medication have not finished, or when you have about 7 left in stock, so that you will not run out of medication, because they might take a day or 2 days to process it. So at this point, I don't know if you have any question. I'll quickly go back to, let's watch a video first, little video. before we go to do the practical aspect. So we still have a few minutes to run through the practical aspect, and then we'll call it a day. You know, I have about 3 videos here, but I will assure you that none of them, if you see any of them emphasizing a particular pharmacy, like I have the Lloyd's one here, do not think you need to be registered with the Lloyd's, but it's just giving you a preamble, an example for you to know what to do. So there is no attachment to any of those pharmacy, just for you to learn example of what they do. So let's first of all watch this. If it's not a long video, then we can as well go to the next one. If not, I'll go for the practical if we are running out of time. I will stop sharing so that I can go to my go to the video aspect of it. Yeah. Share that video now. Okay. Oh no, we don't want this music now, do we? Okay. Let's watch this.
Hi, I'm Anne, and I'm going to show you how to order a repeat prescription using the Arc System online app. First, open the app and log in using the username and password you should have received.
Sorry, I'm just going to pause for now. This is just a system of applying for repeat prescription. It's an online app. So most of them are similar to this. So this is called the system without the E, online. So it's similar to this. I just want you to see an example of how you can use your mobile phone to order, but it will be very smart, like any other thing that you're doing. So let's just watch an example of what she's doing.
Via email from the practice. Once you've put in your username and password, press done and click the login button, and this will take you straight away to your patient record with your details. At the bottom of the screen, you can see a row of icons. If you click the icon which says prescriptions below it, which looks like a tablet, this will take you to a complete list of all your repeat medicines. If you click the request button at the top right hand corner, this will allow you to select which medicines you'd like to order. The only medicine I can order is my folic acid, which is shown up in black and in bold. Those which I'm currently not able to order show up grey and faded. You can then click the tablets you'd like to order and a tick will appear next to those you've selected. Once you've selected all of the medicines you'd like, click the request button in the top right hand corner and a confirmation message asking if you would like to request a repeat prescription will appear. Click the red send request button here, which will send your request on to us at the practice. A message will then appear to tell you that your prescription will be ready in 48 hours, excluding weekends, to collect at your nominated pharmacy. If you would like to nominate a chosen pharmacy, please call the practice and let us know where you would like this to be so that this can be added to your record. Simply click OK and that's it. Thank you for watching this video.
You can see how it is so smart to order. So it wouldn't stress you. It could be for a nursing mother, it could be for anyone. So let's try to utilize this opportunity because we already have an idea of how it works. So when we do that, we should be able to, it wouldn't take anything for you to order a repeat prescription. Okay, so we're going to watch that of the Lloyd's now briefly, you know.
To order your medicine online and get it delivered for free. To get started, sign up on the Lloyd's Direct website or download our app. You'll need to be registered at a GP surgery in England. Once you've signed up, add your medicines, then place your order. To be safe, we recommend ordering your medicine at least 7 days before you need it. Next, we get your GP's approval. GPs are pretty busy, so this can take a day or two. Once they approve, your GP sends us an electronic prescription. Once we have your prescription, our pharmacists prepare your medicine and post it from our central pharmacy. We accept all NHS exemptions and prepayment certificates, and if you pay for prescriptions, it's just the standard NHS charge. Your medicine is delivered to your door by Royal Mail for free. But if you'd rather see a pharmacist in person, you can order medicine through Lloyds Direct to collect at your local Lloyds pharmacy instead, because we're always here for you. When it's time to order again, we'll send you a reminder. Or if you don't take your medicine regularly, just order when it suits you. People love Lloyds Direct, which is why we're rated excellent.
Okay, you can see how it works. It's pretty straightforward. Like this particular pharmacy that is describing how you order through them. You can see they said it's free, and they can deliver to your doorstep without paying anything. If you pay for your NHS medication, it's going to still be the amount you pay, which is just normal. I think it's £7 or so. That's going to be the amount you are still going to pay. But if you don't pay, everything is free. They will do the service for you free. So why won't you utilize the opportunity? They say time is money. Mostly when you're on repeat prescription, they can deliver to your doorstep, and when they do that, life is lots more easier for everyone. So that's the bit of let me see. There's a couple of videos that I have put in place. This is this site is called the Well Pharmacy. This is the site I was telling you of just now. You can register with them. They do the same services of sending medication home, wherever you want to do. You can do directly to register with your GP, and they basically send it to your pharmacy. And depending on the pharmacy can deliver to your doorstep, which is the bright bit of it. So your pharmacy that you are looking at, they can you think they don't do that services, but they are there. They can deliver to your doorstep, so you don't need to go there, but just a phone call. That is why the purpose of this particular section is for you to know that internet does a lot of things. Your mobile phone can do a lot of things for you. You can socialize with your mobile phone, and you can communicate and get things on the normal good day that you think you have to move. You have to physically move to the place. No, you don't have to do that all the time. There are things you can do remotely. When you are home, you can do that. When you are engaged, you are busy, you can do that. Where you are not feeling too great, you can do that. So let's try to utilize that and the opportunity. Let's add this. There are people, mostly the elderly among us, because of the nature of them being too sick, or they are not strong enough. If you are in this particular forum now, you are listening to this, these are services you can do. If you need more help concerning how to do the ordering, how to register, please contact me. Contact me if you are part of the Thoughts Foundation. Contact me, and we are ready to help you, to signpost you, to assist you with all these bits, so that we make life lots more easier for everyone. Okay, so let's quickly go to the site now that I will talk to you. Okay, this is the site I was telling you about. If you can see my site, let's see if you can see. Okay, this is what the repeat prescription that I was telling you of. And I'll bring this down. You can't see what I'm bringing down because it's like it's covering up. Okay, this is what you do. This is the feed. You put your name here. For example, I've got a lot of things on my system that before I type my main name, different names start coming out. You put your name there. You put your surname here. You put your surname here. Then you can put your date of birth, 10th, for example, 01, for example, 2022. Yeah. And remember, if you have children that is on medication, not just for the adult, you should be able to put them on repeat prescription. You can do that. Mostly when you have them taking one medication or the other, and you are so busy, those mothers that is so busy working, you know, they can easily do this. Then you can say SE, yeah. You can put your postcode there. You can say I'm female or indeterminate or male. You can put your email address. You know, you can see what I'm doing. Then you can do that. You can as well now go to the order. This is where I was telling you about. You can put your number. You can put your number there. You put your email, you put your number. It is pretty straightforward as I'm doing it. It doesn't take anything. Then you can put the medication, yeah, the item. You can say it is you can put the strength 200 milligram or 500 milligram. Then you can say, how many do I need for a month? I need 50 tablets. Yeah. Did you see what I'm doing? So you finish with that already. Did you see that? Then you go to the next one. The same thing. You can say, put the strength. Then you can say maybe two container of it or 2 bottles. You can put eye drop, you know, 50 ml. One. You see? So this can be what you want to do for the medication you want to order for. You can list, you know. So this is additional comment. Can I have another circle of medication? Double medications, for example, as I am traveling. You know, so you can put there, then you now click on, I have nominated what pharmacy. Maybe you've already nominated the pharmacy. You tell them you've nominated this pharmacy. Although if you've nominated to be in their system, but they want to know if you already nominated the pharmacy. If you say you've not nominated the pharmacy and you submit, they might tell you this is where they've sent it to. You understand? Or give you another go ahead. But I cannot submit this now because we are just pretending. Did you see that? Do you have any question at this point? Or am I just talking to myself? So this is what it takes. So after you've done this, you now click submit. When you submit, it is gone. It is not more than this page that we are now. This is how you do your repeat prescription. It's never more than this. So when you've done this, it's gone. Do you have any question? Any question? This page shows how you register for the online service that I was telling you about. This is how it is, the same thing. But you only have to admit that you've accepted their terms and conditions so that you can be using it. Okay, I think someone have a question here. No from me. That's good matter. Video. Thank you. Right. In absence of any question, I think this is where we're going to end today's section, because I was expecting you to ask more questions concerning the repeat. Am I frozen? Okay. Concerning the repeat prescription, but I didn't see you ask any question. So we can call it a day, yeah? What is this, mate? Sorry, I'm just trying to take this out of the way so that we can know if there is any comments coming in from the. Do you have any question, ladies and gentlemen? Any question, ladies and gentlemen? Martha says no. Who else? Who
No,
else?
I think it's fine. And that was very, very helpful, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Thank you, Nadine. Yeah, I'm going to sort of, I won't share the slide, but because I'm recording it, I'm going to share the recording for others. If you can't see it on the group, you can, because it takes lots of time to be sharing all the social media. You can see it, I'll send a link, well, to see it in our YouTube channel, or some of the social media, and just try to check on it, you see the details. Thank you, Antonia. It's a pleasure. Yeah, thank you. Okay. I want to say thank you for coming into the section. I appreciate your coming in. We'll see you next week. This, actually, I have to tell you that this project is actually coming to an end. I will really miss you guys, but we've not finished yet. Let's say about, I will let you know when it will come to an end, but as of now, we are still here, but I will let you know, because we have to give certificates of to those that participated. We have to try to do some paperwork on that. And I would like to get some details from you as well, those that have been participating. So let's see how we'll go about it, but I'm going to inform you through the WhatsApp our WhatsApp chat forum, so you see what is going on. But this is basically going online, so I'm not supposed to be discussing this here. Thank you for coming. Hope to see you next week. Bye-bye from me.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.